Hey, I'm Bragg, and welcome to my review of the Attack from the Deep set for Speed Duels. Now, I haven't really looked over much of this. All the bits and pieces have been out for a while. I believe most of the skill cards have been announced, and we've known the effects for quite some time, and pretty much the whole set list, but I was really distracted the past few weeks, and so I'm finally getting to it now. So, I mean, you've probably already seen the bit, so feel free to just listen to the podcast where we talk about this news, all late and breaking. But if you just want to listen to my review here of all the new Speed Duel set, let's get right into it. Magician of Faith. So we knew Magician of Faith was used in this set, and then also Apprentice Magician. Now, Apprentice Magician, if it's like the previous, like the old days, this could be really good for a tribute summoning deck. You can just kind of always have you go Apprentice Magician. Now into Major Faith, then flip that up, get a plus, and then tribute it away. I definitely see Apprentice Magician being kind of relevant a bit further down the line. And it's kind of weird that we got a few spellcasters in this set, like Mystical Elf, for whatever reason, and Magical Undertaker. Now, Mystical Elf might be the highest defense creature in the game, 4-star wise. I don't think we got Giant Soldier of Stone, so there we go, Power Creep already. Oh, and Magical Undertaker. Level 2 Dark Spellcaster, so you can use it with Apprentice Magician. You can target one level 4 spellcaster monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So this is really good. Like, we could nearly get a nice Dark Magician tribute summoning engine going here. Arcane Barrier as well. Each time a face-up spellcaster monsters on the field is destroyed. Ooh, see, there's synergy. Place one spell card on this card, maximum of 4. You can send this card and one face-up spellcaster monster to the graveyard. Draw one card for each spell counter that was on this card. So card advantage plays out differently in this game, and drawing from your deck kind of seems to be drawing from a resource that you really don't want to be touching. But a plus is a plus, but then it has to be up there to see a few monster destructions. So it could be cute with Apprentice Magician being destroyed by battle, but yeah. We knew about Blade Knight for a while. So there you go. It negates the flip monsters that destroy, so they're already bringing a kind of counterbalance to the other two. Not that you really care about the plus off Major Faith or Magical Undertaker. If it was negating Apprentice Magician, sure. Dwell in the Depths. That's a weird synergy. Guildford the Lightning. Well, we're getting into it. So that's something you might want to try and tribute summon. Tributing 3 monsters to in a special summon destroy all monsters your opponent controls. That's pretty cute. I'm not sure how you would be able to spam out 3 monsters pretty quick so far to try and then get into that tribute. But maybe that's not the point. The fact that it's in the set, though, this could eventually down the line become a thing. Axe Raider, so 1700 is still the cap of max attack, but we get another one. Fusion Recovery, target 1 poly and 1 fusion material that was used as a fusion summon in the graveyard, add them to the hand. That's a plus. After you've negged for the poly. Sonic Bird. Now, this is pretty big. When it's normal flipped, you can add 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. So Relinquish gets a nice little cute thing there. Great Phantom Thief. Each time it inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life, declare 1 card. 1,000 attack. Not relevant. Jin. Desire Rituals. 200. When you ritual summon, you can banish from the graveyard instead, so like all the rest of the Jins. And the monster that it is used for, so the monster that was ritual summoned using this as a material is unaffected by trap cards. So it's pretty damn cute in a Relinquish deck as well. It's level 1, so like you can use it right away as that. Yeah, you should play this, as well as like, Sphere Cerebro and stuff. That is up for debate actually. Like it is adding another card to your deck that could be a dead draw, but at the same time, it being unaffected by, let's say, Windstorm is pretty huge. Fulfillment of the contract, activate by paying 800 life points, target 1 ritual monster in the graveyard, special summon it, equip it to the card. So premature burial for ritual monsters. Here we go, Amazoness card. 1500 attack, 1300 defense, level 4. Monsters destroyed by battle with this card are returned to the bottom of the deck instead. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it gains 200 attack. I guess it gains. So, yeah, that's cute. That's cute enough, but I'm not sure if it's going to be relevant. Robin Zombie, each time 1 monster from your side of the field inflicts battle damage, your opponent sends 1 card from the top of their deck to the graveyard. Mill decks, get on it. Some zombie support as well. Zombina, if this card in the owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card, by battle or card effect, you can target 1 level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard except Zombina and special summon it. Yeah, Goblin Zombie is Goblin Zombie. If you don't know what Goblin Zombie does, it's adds a zombie to the hand when it's destroy a battle. Cool. Sword of Dark Destruction. I like this card in the starter deck format. So 400 attack is pretty big. Decreases the defense by 200. Only dark monsters can be equipped. This can make a few of the 1600. This can make all your Gravekeepers go up even further. So I might run that in Gravekeepers, to be honest. It's pretty cute. Equip cards working out. Awesome. Now let's get into the water monsters, because this is a water monster set. I don't know, Pyramid of Wonders. Who cares? So Great White and High Tide Gyojin. Alright. Legendary Fisherman, key card of the set. Pretty much new is in there. Yomi Ship, if it's destroyed by battle, destroy the monster that destroyed the card. That could be... Now, we're in this point where if destroying monsters by battle is going to be a thing or not. Because it was in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! But like we are getting a couple of monster removals, and people could find their way to work around this. Mind you, that could kick someone in the dick if they try to destroy that. Speaking of monster removal, Leviair, Dragon, Dedelius. You can target one face-up enemy monster you control, destroy all the cards on the field. Huge. At least it's not Neo Dedelius. And they probably should reprint that. Lost Blue Breaker. If there's another fish, sea serpent, aqua type monster on the field, you contribute this card to target one. You contribute this... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh no, that's a level 3 effect monster. I thought it was level 5 for some reason. Yeah, you just target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. Yeah, MST for water. But you have the normal summon. Yeah. Fishbook Planter. Once per turn, if the card is in the graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then if it was a water monster, special summon this card from the graveyard. So that can work for summoning out your Legendary Fisherman as tribute fodder. Using your deck, as I said, like it's not something you really want to tap into, I feel, because like how small the decks are. But it's still a plus. Imiuruka. 1,000 level 2. When this card in the field is destroyed by your opponent's card, battle or card effect, and send the graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If it's a water monster, draw one card. Yeah. And now here's the main event, Slushy. If it's normal summoned, you can send one Slushy from your deck to the graveyard. If you have 3 Slushies total, either banished or in your graveyard combined, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one level higher or one level 5 or higher sea serpent monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You're going to use the special summoning effect of Slushy once per turn. So, I mean, so you can bring back High Tide Gyojin. No, you can't. It's an aqua monster. Sea Serpent. Is there anything else later? So it's just for the Dedelius. So you mean you can mill the Dedelius and then just keep bringing it back with Slushy if they find a way to destroy it. I don't know. Power Kashin. Aqua monsters gain 300 attack and defense. See, that's not good enough. 400's what I'm addicted to now. Also, you got the 500 spell for Sword of the Deep-Seated. Sure, it goes to the top of your deck. Yeah. Big wave, small wave. Okay, this is pretty huge. Destroy or face up water monsters you control. Then you can special summon water monsters from your hand up to the number of monsters destroyed by this card. So pretty much if you have this and a water monster on the field, you can summon Dedelius, and it's pretty much just a tribute summon. But inconsistent, can't summon it, you can't search it. I don't mind it. Water Hazard. You can special summon one level 4 lower water monster from your hand. You must control no monsters activate resolve this effect. No. Moray Greed. Should know what Moray Greed does. Warrior Digrapher. So there you go, 1700 attack. So they very much introducing a bunch of high attack monsters. Sonic Duck. Yeah. Sinister Serpent. We haven't come across many discarding card effects yet. Even so, they've nerfed it, so... Which, you could have unnerfed Sinister Serpent. I don't care. Thieving Nightmare, if you have no cards in your hand or field... No cards in your hand nor in your spell and trap zones. Sorry. It gains 1500 attack. So it's a 1500 attack monster, you get a 1000 beat stick. Infinity Beast, so another no hand support. If this card attacks while you have no cards in your hand, your opponent cannot activate spell or traps until after the damage step. Yeah. Ryu Senshi. Now this is probably an important reprint for bloody Goat. Fusion summon can only be conducted with the with the above fusion material monsters, so you can't use the Joey skill. As long as the card remains face up on the field, negate the effect of a normal trap by paying 1000 life points. Negate the effects of spell cards that target this card and destroy it. 2000 attack. This could do some work. Warrior Illumination. Destroy all warriors on the field. Side decking, yeah. If only we had that for dragons. Mask of the Accursed. I love this card so much. Used to love it as a kid. You can equip... The equipped monster cannot attack, and the control of the equipped monster takes 500 points of damage during each of their standby phases. No kid ever attributed the material to get rid of the card. It was just free wins. That and Wave Motion Cannon. I was a bad kid. Dust Tornado. We already knew that. Ready for intercepting target 1 warrior or spellcaster on the field. Change that target to face down defense position. This could be a quick play spell. Come on. Yeah, so more side decking material. Pretty damn cute. And then Forceful Checkpoint. So when your opponent's monster declares an attack, look at your opponent's hand. If there's a monster card, negate the attack, then discard 1 monster from their hand. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. No, not too bad. I was misinterpreting. You know what, in this format, I reckon that's a... Ooh, is that better than... Because it negs them and then negates the attack. But then the monster's still in attack position, so I'm not sure if it's really good as a defensive card. That's that could be worth looking into. Into the rarities. The Ultra Rares are 2 skill cards. We'll get into them in a second. Then Magician of Faith, Blade Knight, Guildford the Lightning, Sonic Bird. Yeah, that had to be true. Dedelius and Forceful Checkpoint. So yeah, there we at an Ultra Rare level, I think you'd nearly prefer Sphere Karibo as a attack negation, but it's pretty good though. Yeah. Anyway, for the Super Rares, 3 skill cards, which I'll get into. Deja Vu. Apprentice Magician. That's good at printing Apprentice Magician in a higher rarity. That definitely wasn't a retake. Zombina, Yomi Ship, Ryu Senshi, and Dust Tornado. Dust Tornado as a super will be pretty cute, even though it's had a few holo reprints since. Into the commons, yeah, all those, there's no real interesting common reprints in there, is there? Goblin Zombie maybe is a common, since I grew up with it being, grew up with it being $5 to $10. Sinister Serpent's common's pretty weird. Anyway, and onto the skill cards. So, World's Greatest Fisherman. I've got this from someone in the Speed Duel group. Thank you very much, whoever you were. Hit it up. Speed Duel's got to go fast on Facebook if you're looking for more information. And there's a pretty good community in there. I like it. I haven't left the group, so therefore it's probably a good sign. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, discard 1 water monster, then add 1 water monster from your graveyard to your hand with a different name with no more than twice the discarded monster's level. If you do that, flip this card over. Oh, yep. So once every turn, you keep activating it. Pay 500. That's fair. But then, nah, I don't rate this. Viral Infection. Once per turn, card. Once per turn, you can discard any number of monsters, declare 1 type of card, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent sends 1 of the declared type from the deck to the graveyard for each discarded card. If you do that, flip this card over. Ooh, Mill. Interesting. So many negs possible there, but you could nearly do that with slushies and stuff. You could do slushy Viral Infection and then bring back Dedelius and swing. Anyway. Mythic Depths. All fish, sea serpent, thunder, and aqua monsters gain 200 attack. So Umi. Yeah, so Umi. And then a Joey card. It's my lucky day. When you activate an effect that would make you roll a 6-sided die, or dice, or flip coins, you can pay 1,000 life points, decide the result of 1 die, or coin flip. This skill can only be used once per duel. Yeah, that fits the theme of Joey pretty well. Wouldn't run it. And then the last Mako skill. Shit, I don't know what it's called. It was like Catch of the Day or something, wasn't it? Yeah, Catch of the Day. If you control Legendary Fisherman, you can activate Umi directly from your deck or graveyard. Oh yeah. Don't you really need it to get it out in the field? Once per turn, when Legendary Fisherman you control destroys a monster or inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower water monster from your deck or graveyard in defense position. Yeah, that's a... Look, activating Umi from the deck's a plus. And on that note, thank you very much for watching my Speed Duel video. this went pretty long. Do you like it more detail? Do you like it less detail? Let me know, because I did kind of breeze through the other one. This one I kind of got into the weeds a bit. So let me know what you think. Also, listen to my podcast if you did like the long version of this. When we do break it, like we do go into more news, I'm probably going to get the guys' opinions on this set as well, amongst other things, including the next Warrior structure deck that the OCD has announced. So listen for that. Also, episode 100 went up last week, or in the last few days, so check that out too, because, you know, why not listen to 6 guys talk about irrelevant Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? Thank you!